Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bridge Constructor. My name is Steven Marqueteros, and today we are going to hopefully be almost done with the land of Camatuga. I know I'm saying that like I expect the series to be over next episode, but you know, I might be hoping that a little bit. I'm not. You know, I love this series as much as the next guy, and I love how amazingly loud this is for being at like volume 30 for me. It's just like it blows my ears out every time I hear it. But yeah, as I said last episode, the last place we have to do is Tamasi, which I was also ripping on a couple states a little bit. Haven't read those comments yet because that video hasn't actually gone out yet, or if it has, it just went out earlier today. Haven't actually looked at that yet. I don't want to, in a way, because I'm worried that you guys are going to be slightly offended by some of the things that I said there. So let's just not pay attention to that, and let's go directly into Bridge 1 to see what we can get constructed. Alright, so essentially right here we are given 2 points. Hey, still, this music is so loud, I can't even hear myself think. Alright, so we're given these 2 points here where we can essentially build the steel. I'm not 100% sure what I tried doing last episode, but I do remember that whatever I was doing, it didn't work. Or no, wait, did we finish that? Hold up, let's go back out. Did I finish that last place? Did I finish the Eastern Mainland? Yeah, I did finish the Eastern Mainland. I'm not sure, but I think it was this I was having problems with then. Alright. So, yeah, how are we gonna do this? I'm not sure. We can always try to make use of these, but those don't always work as intended. We can't make them too tall because then they're going to cost too much, and we're at a little bit of a budget here. You know, it's sort of like the United States where we do need to get a bit done. It is going to cost us money, and that money's going to have to come from somewhere. So let's figure out where we're going to spend that money, and we'll spend some of that on them nice pillars there, but most of it's going to be spent on supporting this whole suspension end of this thing. Alright, so if I just do a suspension across like this, which I may have actually done last episode, which could have been my downfall, will this work for us? I don't think it will. Maybe it might. Alright, let's just run some trucks over and see what happens, because that's usually a better indicator than just staring at the bridge. Usually it's like this middle piece that doesn't fare too well in snaps, or it's one of these end pieces because it just can't handle the weight. Alright, that's running over, and it didn't snap yet. This is starting to look really pressured now. Alright, but we got one truck off, and it looks like we have the other truck off. So yeah, if I was having issues with that last episode, I'm not sure what they were, because we got a proof truck rating. That was pretty darn simple for us to do. What was the challenge behind that, guys? We're looking for a challenge here at Dodge Them All. If you're not here because you don't want a challenge, no, if you're here because you don't want to challenge, I don't know why you're here, but make sure you click that subscribe button down below. Just looks good. You don't have to watch the videos. Just click subscribe, though. It's all good. All right, so we're given sort of one of these because we get 1 point down here, and then we have to construct something based off of that. So essentially what we do is we like to build lots and lots of triangles all over the place. Triangles are sort of my thing with the Bridge Constructor series, where we gotta have triangles here, we gotta have triangles there, triangles everywhere, triangles for everybody. But we don't wanna spend too much money, so we'll try to keep the cost of these down a little bit. All right, and then we build this across, and we see if it can support itself, or if it collapses into the giant abyss. It looks like it supports itself, however, this doesn't look too good, and I'll probably prove that by running some trucks right over it. Because in that situation, then I don't think we're going to have too great of an outcome with that. Because these things are just going to collapse right down if that busts. Because nothing's really going to hold that. Yep, see, if that collapses, the whole rest of the thing comes down. And that is not what we want. But we still have tons of money to spend, guys. This is no problem for us at all. We got this. All right, like that. There we go. I think that balances the weight pretty well. This is starting to look some of the better designs we've made. I like this a lot. Okay, come on, easy construction trucks. Let's get our drugs across the Alpines. Let's see to this. None of them secretly know it, but actually the Camatuga government is paying me to transport drugs across the country. Some sort of illegal tirade that, you know, hasn't really been mentioned a lot. All right, looks like we're going to be successful here. Yep, look at that. Only ran us a couple times, and we had that down like it was no big deal. That's pretty good. All right, back in the desert again, back in the desert, in the country that literally makes no geographical sense whatsoever. I don't think you need to take an AP Human Geography class to understand that that isn't exactly how countries work. You can't have that small of an area and have that great of a type of land change. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense in my mind. Okay, I think that is good-ish. Let's see how it does. Alright, so it immediately collapses. That's always a great sign when you're building this type of thing. Let's find out a way to not make it do that, which would be good. I don't like it when things collapse like that. That usually means that people are about to die, and we don't want people to die. Alright, so yeah, that literally just explodes into a million pieces, and we don't get anywhere with that, so I'm not sure what I've done. Maybe we've made it too heavy. Maybe we have added too many supports. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we just need to use steel on these bars here. Okay, yeah, it's usually not how we end up doing that, building these out of metal. That's usually the way it doesn't end up going for us. So let's be cautionary in how we actually approach this then. Because this may not be the solution we're looking for. Yeah, see, because that costs a ridiculous amount of money and doesn't actually give us all that much support. So, yeah, something like that I don't think is going to be the ideal solution for fixing this bridge. Alright, so what if we restart this design, and instead of using the steel like that, what we're going to do instead is we're going to stick to kind of that whole physics angle I tried approaching before, where we try to do an arch, but I think we need to think about it in a much more scientific way than we were previously looking at it. So what I think we need to do is we need to use those triangles, because the triangles were like some of the most amazing things that we've ever done, but we need to do it in a way that is congruent to how we are constructing this bridge, and we need to sort of make it follow in the same way that we're building the bridge too. So we need these all to connect like this, and hopefully this should give us a little bit more structural support. Yeah, see? Like that does us good, but it doesn't quite get us where we need to be. So I'm thinking if we keep building on top of that and we make this an even stronger triangle support system, that will be much better off. It seems like that shouldn't even work, but that is technically how this works here. Let's see, does that actually give us any more support there? Yeah, see, it does give us a little bit more support. And we may want to end up using steel at the sides there, because that could help improve our chances of that actually being supported there. So if we make these out of steel, will the bridge hold then? Because that could be a pretty simplistic solution to the way we are operating this. All right, well, the bridge holds, and that's pretty good, because previously the bridge didn't even hold up. I like that. All right, let's run something across it. It looks like the thing's gonna bust right off the bat. That's what I want to say. It doesn't look good. All right, we're reaching point of max force, but the bridge is still kind of declining a little bit, and we get a bust right at the end. It's the good old bridge constructor paradigm, when everything looks like it's about to work, but then everything collapses into a giant abyss. As we approach the further end of the series, I would like to ask a couple of questions to you guys, because it's always fun to have a nice conversation with the subscriber right during the middle of one of these videos. I just sort of want to ask kind of some of how you felt about this series, because to us here at Dodge the Mall, it was a little bit of a risk taking on this series, because we didn't know how it was going to turn out. And we'd just like to know how you guys liked it. We look at a lot of the analytics of how these things work, and we saw that on average these videos were viewed more than the Planet Coaster series, which was surprising considering that that game is more modern, more new, and more refreshing to viewers, hopefully like you. And so we just wanted to know a little bit of why you thought this series was interesting, why you guys watched this. And hopefully we can make better content in the future based off of that information that you give us. It's a nice little system. I feel like we're getting a little bit too much into like a brand name here. We're like, all right, guys, let's run a statistical, evaluation of everything and see how it's going. That's not the way I technically want this to be. This has, always been an open discussion between all of us. So I mean, I'm in the interest of making the videos that you guys want to see, and you guys are in the business of being people and wanting to be entertained. So I'm just trying to make the content that's most entertaining for you guys, and if that's Bridge Constructor, that's fine with me. But if you want something different, I mean, don't be afraid to ask for something different, because that's how we do. Of course, not all of your strange opinions are accepted here at Dodge the Mall. Well, we do want your opinions. We don't want all of your, weird, bizarre opinions, like we should play some game from 1993 called, like, Submarine, like, Invader 3000. I'm not sure that's exactly what we're looking... I don't think that's what we're looking for, but, yeah, just, suggestions of games we could play. Let's run it like that, then. And also kind of crossbar this out. Alright, so then hopefully that'll take off some of the strain. Yeah, there we go. It's taking off strain on the middle section and putting it on the sides. However, we are starting to get a lot of strain on those pieces right there. And yeah, that's not good, because if those pieces fail, then the whole bridge goes down with it. So if you replace these with metal, wow, that's how expensive metal is, that we can't even afford that right there. Wow, that's expensive. Yeah, I don't even think we're going to be able to afford the other side of that. Yeah, that's just far too much money. If you remove one of these... Nope, still too expensive. I would rather we had this there than that. Alright, let's see if that helps out a little bit, though. Alright, yeah, helps out on that one side, but the other side doesn't do a whole lot for. Let's see what happens. As long as it holds on one side, that's good, because we can always try to make cuts where we can on things that we're not sure particularly matter. Yeah, see, it broke on the other side. So if I'm thinking if we take out, like, these pieces, maybe we'll be able to replace this with metal. Because I'm not sure how integral those pieces are, because a lot of the weight is distributed elsewhere, and we kind of want to put most of the strain on the bits that are taking the strain, or the parts that are more structurally important. So let's see about that. It looks all right so far. All right, looks like we are getting one across, and it looks like we got this. That wasn't too bad, actually. That was pretty simple. Excellent. We got a score of 5,050 with a nice paycheck bonus on top of that. Guys, we are just zooming through the series. Bridge 4 in, what is this, Tamasi, and we are tasked with something truly difficult, 34,000. We're supposed to build a bridge across this to bridge this gap. That is a little bit cheap, not gonna lie. You know, I would love to build your giant alpine bridges for, like, a discount rate. However, I'm just not sure you're going to be able to build your alpine bridges at a discount rate, because, honestly, that's a little bit criminal to be building something of that, that requires that much integrity, at this level here. Because, let's be real, I don't know if I'm going to be able to bridge this gap in that amount of money that you're allowing me to use. I'm not sure how that's going to hold up. It holds up alright, actually. I have seen worse bridges, trust me. We have seen bridges that have literally exploded in this series, and I don't think this one is going to necessarily explode, per se. If anything, it's going to be that piece that busts right there, because that is a lot of strain on that one bit, especially as it goes over that. But hopefully, I think we've actually done this, and what is this, like our first try? Yeah, I think we did this first try, guys. That was pretty awesome for a bridge. Pretty late in the game, too, so... Yeah, we really figured out that making the big triangles really helps us out in those situations, so... I'll do that. We'll go on to next, get ourselves onto Bridge 5. This one is looking tough. Yeah, so we're just given this and rope and $25,000 to complete a bridge across, which is not a lot of money for the task here. But I think we're gonna go off of the idea that we learned with the triangles and try to build over that to a reasonable extent. Because I think that's what worked for us last time, so I don't see why we shouldn't try to redo that this time. It only makes logical sense. If something works in the past, you can do it again. Let's see if we can run some stuff across it and see what turns out. All right, a lot of strain on the top there, and that is scaring me. Ooh, this is gonna make it. This isn't gonna make it. Nope, it's not happening. It's gonna break. It broke. All right. Drive faster. Nope. All right. Hey, that bridge sort of made it after that roll. It did. There we go. Okay. All right, easy construction trucks. Let's go. Come on, you can do this. Don't you dare fail on me, bridge. All right. No, it failed in the same place. Why? Darn it. Same outcome, too. That bridge flew a little bit farther, though. That truck flew a little bit farther. All right. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Don't you dare break out. No. Hold, stay together. Darn, we only got one across. Alright, yeah, it's this joint here that is not working with us. So let's try to redesign this joint a little bit. I feel like we're on the winning design here. We just have to perfect it a little bit. Just have to make a couple modifications to make everything better. Alright, you can do it. You can do it, bridge. Don't you dare break. No! No! We were so close to the end, and you had to break on me. Traitors. Traitorous trucks. I feel like when I get too involved with this, we start to lose faith in the actual design aspect of it. So I do want to use this, but I'm going to make a lot of modifications off of it. I don't actually need to restart. What we're going to do is we're going to try upgrading these triangles to make them a little bit taller, because I know when I first made them, I didn't want to go too extreme because I knew we were a little bit on a monetary budget. So I'm thinking now, what if we actually do just outright make these bigger? Let's get rid of that, too. That's a little bit annoying. So we make these... let's just say more expansive than they were originally. All right, I feel like we still might run into problems on the ends, though. I'm not 100% sure if that is going to be a boost to us. Yeah, Yeah, these pieces are still looking pretty Fs. Still looking pretty Fs. They're about to snap. Alright, yeah, it's always that piece near the end that never makes it, and that gets literally denied by that other piece there. Yeah, see, I just don't know if that... See, what if we support it there? But are we going to be able to afford that on both sides? Yeah, see, we can't. So, that would really be a one-side support on that aspect of it. What if we delete this? Let's start over. And since we do have access to the ropes, one of the things we can always do is we can try to cheat using the cheat rope design. I like to call it the witchcraft bridge design, because we do have sort of that formulation going on here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then we do it like this. So we build the underneath bridge, and we try to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It was that easy all along? That's all we had to do? That's it? That was all there was to do it? If this makes it, I swear I am gonna lose my freaking mind. There's no way it can be this easy. This should be considered cheating. This should be considered cheating in the highest regard, if that's literally all the work you have to put into it. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. Why is it that easy? Why? Alright, bridge 6. Things are getting diffs here. We're given, for some reason, these... a tower thing, and we're given other things, which I never quite understood why it gives us that ability. So this time we can't use the cheaty method, so we gotta use real bridge building methods here. Yeah, real bridge building. You can't, none of that fake bridge building that all those people with number witchcraft ropes do, but real bridge building. Alright, it's a lot of arch going on, not a whole lot of support. We got 3 different arches holding this thing up. We're gonna hope 3 is the magic number in this situation. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't, because this thing doesn't look too great. But I think we did that. That was pretty easy. Look at that, we did that first time, guys. That was pretty good. We're getting to be some pretty good bridge builders here. Yeah, alright. So we are getting on to our final 2 bridges here. We got bridge 7, and then bridge 8 is the final bridge in the series, guys. This is the last episode. I just realized that. Unless this bridge is utterly impossible, I need to take a whole episode to do it. I don't think that we're gonna be here for too much longer. Let's see. Actually, because one of the things I've always advocated is using the overarches to try and take advantage of like a compression force. And in this situation, it doesn't utilize that, and it instead utilizes more lengthening force. But we've actually gotten over half of it so far, so this might actually be the solution. And I am just too stupid to accept that it is the solution. We got one truck over, and we got 2. Look at that! We did that first time, guys. I was expecting that one to fail. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself. You guys should be proud of yourself for inspiring me to make that bridge like that. Because without all of your harassing comments through all of these, I would not have been able to build that. All right, bridge 8, 60 meters, wood only. That's it. Wood only, $35,000 to build this bridge. This is the final bridge with a limited budget, with limited capabilities. Can we do it or can we not? It is the final challenge of this game. It is something that only the greats were able to do. And yes, I'm including myself in that. So is it possible to construct this bridge? And I would have been so angry had this bridge literally just been the witchcraft ropes at the end. You would not have wanted to see the amount of outrage I was going to have over the simplicity of this game's final boss level. Oh, guys, this is it. This is the real challenge. Can we do this? Can we build ourselves a bridge to last all ages, right in the heart of the downtown aspect of this game? Is it possible for us to do this with a double arch system? Is it possible? It holds up. It holds up. Is it shorter than the last time we tried to do this? Are we going to be able to just run 2 trucks over this like this and defeat Camatuga, having completely repaired the entire infrastructure of the game, creating a country that... No, it's collapsed. Oh, yeah, everyone's dead. Oh, God. We messed it all up, guys. I'm sorry. Why even try at this point? No, we're not giving up hope. We are not giving up hope. We can do this. All we need is a little bit more time to keep on building these bridges. We have another triple arch bridge constructed here. It looks ridiculous, like a circle. But I am hoping, guys, that this is it. This is gonna be the finale right here. That we got this bridge going across here. There we go. We got one off. And we got 2 off. Oh yeah, honk honk everybody, because we have just completed Tamasi, yes, in Bridge Constructor. We click the next button, there we go, excellent, you've repaired all the bridges in Camatuga. They can now be used by cars and trucks again. The president of Camatuga would like to express his gratitude to you for your extraordinary help. www.bridgeconstructor.com. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that, we've done it. We have defeated Camatuga. We have built all of the bridges. For some reason, it's giving me an 83% on all of these. I'm not 100% sure why. Because I'm pretty sure we did 100% of all that, guys. Oh my gosh. Bridge Constructor has been one of the scariest, most frustrating, difficult experiences that I have ever had in a game like this. You would not believe it. And recording this has actually been legitimately fun because we've been able to progress through it and we've been able to have quite a fun time. This hasn't been really super hard to edit like my other series, and it was just amazing to do. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the the series of Bridge Constructor. I know that I had a lot of fun playing it. This was just brilliant fun to do, and it was amazing. So yeah, that's the finale, everybody. I mean, I'm not really sure what else there is to do. I mean, we should probably go back and just look at the first bridge we ever did. Just right there with the guy telling us that, ooh, the tank truck. What? The tank truck? Wait, what? There's a tank truck we can do now? Oh my gosh. This adds a whole nother aspect to the game that we have never seen before. So comment down below if you'd like to see that, guys, because this would be amazing if we want to get proof tank trucked. So yeah, thank you for watching this series. If you want to see more, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below. You guys know where it is. It's YouTube. You've just watched the finale of the series. You should probably know where the subscribe button is by now. Otherwise, give us a thumb and tell us how you are doing if you like this video or you didn't like it. Most people give a dislike these days. Not sure why. Maybe they just hate who I am. My name is Steven Marqueteros, and I will see you guys next time.